what's up, YouTube? Joe back in the workshop again. Welcome in. I love this lighter. It's a Zippo pipe lighter. One of my favorites. Some people say they don't like the Zippos because of the, I guess, the smell or something, or maybe they taste the Zippo lighter fluid. I might notice it every now and then, but not really. Just like the way this one lights my pipe. Puts a fat flame down in there, which is really cool. I like that. But still got my orange Bic as well. It's a great, the Bic is just a great utilitarian lighter. And I've got these lighters and this lighter. But I tend to always kind of go back after the Zippo. Great lighter. Hey, I'm here today just to kind of tell you some of the things. As I go along, being a relatively new pipe maker, I kind of evolved into different things, different ways of doing my pipes for the better. Always for the better. Just got finished doing a couple of Dagner Slayer pokers. Now, I have done a little change here, and I want to explain. A couple of them. First of all, I gave the bowl a real good canted, faster look, Slayer look to it. Still maintain the bottom of it where it is, if you can see that, put some red dye in the grain there, buffed it back. Just really looks cool with the red stem. Now, my biggest change is coming in the stems. For a long time now, I have been incorporating a dot. Here's a rough one. I've got one here somewhere where, oh yeah, there's one. Where I'll put that little silver dot in there, mainly because I had kind of used it as a trademark, if you will. But one of the things that it kept me from doing was being a little more creative with my stem work, because I always had to leave a space there for that. If you'll notice here, there's no real space for that dot. I wanted to be able to make a thinner shoulder, do some more, have a better flow to it or whatever. It has a slight bend to it, and as you can see, sort of expands out there a little bit, get a little narrower as it gets toward the shoulder. And you'll see here that it's relatively thin there. Not enough room to safely put the same dot that I've been putting in there. Had a talk with my wife, who is an incredible marketing person, by the way. She's got degrees in marketing and masters and all that kind of good stuff. And I said, well, it's a brand. And she said to me, she said, the logo that AJ Stash Warden created for you, if you can see it there, stamped in the bottom, is your brand. That's what you should maintain as your brand. Whether it goes on the bottom or on the side of a smooth pipe or on the bottom here or whatever, that and my signature, that's the brand. So, new for 2013, the silver dot is going away. And I've got matter of fact, another one. I did 2 Dagner Slayer pokers there. And again, allowing me to be a little bit more creative on the stem. And I'm going to be doing even more stuff as we go along. So, those of you who received a pipe from me already that's got that silver dot, you have a collector's item now. back when Joe was using the silver dot. I think, and I really hope that people will appreciate the fact that that's not there, and you'll get a little more creative, better stem, you know, whether it's a saddle bit, version of a saddle bit like that, less of a shoulder there that gives a sleeker look to it, instead of having something, you know, like this, a big old fat shoulder on it and that kind of thing, which sometimes that's good, you know, but I didn't want to get stuck into that. So creatively, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I notice some guys out there that I follow a lot on Instagram, Grant Batson, Chris Morgan, Mark Balkovic, you know, all these new really cool pipe makers not using dots, you know, anymore. For the most part. There are some that still do. And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not against the dot. I'm just saying, in my case, what I'm looking for is the ability to have more creative room in what I do, even with the stem. So, and when my wife pointed out to me very, you know, common sense, that my JC logo that I stamp on each pipe with my signature stamp, that's my brand, you know, and that's what people should look for on my pipes. So, these are the first two to go out without the dot anymore, and the first two that allow me to do a little something different with my stems, yet maintaining a really cool look to it. These have just a slight little bend in them. The Dagner Slayer poker right there. In the workshop today, got a couple of blocks. One of them is already up on the lathe over here, and this one also working. Got a Ross and Stubby poker and another Mad Hatter to do today. Be sure to check out Instagram. You'll see finished products there, which is just Joe Case on Instagram. Also on my Facebook, which is Joe Case Pipes. You can check that out there. And by the way, Facebook did add a new little wrinkle to what they're doing. I don't know if it's a little competition for YouTube or what it is, but they now allow you to do status updates with video, which is pretty cool. So maybe that when I do a new pipe, I'll also put what I would call a little mini video on Facebook. So be sure to check that out. Joe Case Pipes on Facebook. And I also have a Facebook page. My biggest page is just Joe Case on Facebook. And of course Instagram, Joe Case on there. So check it out. Come over there and you know, see some of the stuff that I've done and see the work as it is finished, and sometimes as it progresses over there. That's it for right now. Just wanted to drop in and give you that little update. Hope you have a wonderful day and the rest of the week. God bless you all, and we'll catch you next time.